I'm going to tell you about the day I met Howard Teitelbaum and some of the experiences that I had with Howard Teitelbaum. So I was a freshman in college. I was in the bathroom, and this guy comes running in. He's kind of a small guy, and he's followed by a whole bunch of these other guys. They're trying to give him a swirly. And I thought to myself, man, I'm going to have to somehow step in and help this guy out. But then I realized, whoa, he's kind of a cool guy. He's figured a way to get away. He said, wait, before you give me the swirly, this is a brand new shirt. I do this purple Izod shirt. It was actually quite hideous, but I figured he's using it as a deception, throw it in their face or something, and then run away. So he takes the shirt off, and he folds it ever so gently and nicely and gets all the wrinkles out of it. And then they proceed to give him a swirly. So there was no great escape plan at all. So he was bullied, and I became his friend because, well, he was a good guy. Not just because he needed a friend. He was actually a good guy. And we had this custom in our dorm. It's a stupid custom, but when it was your birthday, they would handcuff you to the elevator. And then the elevator would go up and down, and on each floor, when the door would open, they would throw water balloons at you. Now, obviously, I knew my birthday was coming, so I practiced. I realized I was just long enough to reach the elevator door when I was handcuffed to the inside of it with my foot, and then I could pry the door open between floors, and that causes the elevator to stop. So I did that, and that gave me all the time I needed to take this paperclip out of my pocket, which I was traveling with, to make sure that I was prepared, and I opened up the handcuff. It felt like minutes, but I probably did it a little quicker than that. Anyway, it went to the next floor, and it was perfect, because when the door opened, it was Howard Teitelbaum who threw 2 balloons into the elevator. But of course, there was just these handcuffs dangling, and I was up against the inside of the elevator, hiding from him. And all you heard him say was, "Bob, where'd you go?" And as he walked in, I put a bear hug on him and wrestled him over to the handcuffs and handcuffed him in my spot, and got out of the elevator after I pressed all the buttons again. And every time the door would open, you'd hear the balloons go in, and then you'd hear all this laughing, people just cheering, "It's Howard, it's Howard." And so what normally lasts only 20 minutes, for him that day lasted about an hour. Now, he's still my friend, even to this day, but I have not handcuffed him to an elevator in at least 5 years.